all bow down and hail the single whisker and its power. Look at his smug little face. He's like, yep, that's right, I've got one whisker. That provides you with the bonus.
Whirl.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Cjthecheesedj here, and we are back with a new Ark Insight video. And today we are taking a look at the brand new Liopleruodon, I'm going to say that's how you say it, the new dino that has just dropped in the consoles for the new patch that includes the Ascension. So these guys are technically miniature versions of Mosasauruses with little tiny weird whiskers, singular whiskers on the front of their mouth. Look how weird that is. Like, why one? Why not have two? Two would make it look much more formidable. Anyway, we're getting distracted. So these guys are the new aquatic dinos that just came out in this patch for consoles. Now it has already been out on PC for I think about a week now. But as you can see, they are pretty decently sized. You know, we've got some weird mystical, I don't know what this guy was smoking before he came in, but look at those rainbows coming off him. So he's actually rather maneuverable. Now you can see here there's a plesiosaur next to us. So these guys are roughly, I'd say slightly bigger than a megalodon. Don't have a megalodon here for comparison, but I'd say these guys are slightly bigger than a megalodon. Now you can see that our oxygen isn't actually depleting. Well, it is depleting, but it's depleting very slowly. So what these guys do is they actually utilize your oxygen better. So they act as Lazarus chowder pretty much. If you've ever used Lazarus chowder underwater, it pretty much slows down your oxygen use, which is what these guys do. Now, as well as that, they also have a unique ability where they only remain tamed for half an hour. So 30 minutes is all they have for tame, which isn't long. Now you can also see down the bottom left hand corner we have a little effect going on saying you're feeling lucky, Mystic Skin Oil. Now another thing that these guys do which no other dino does is they actually boost your chances of finding loot crates. Well, the rarity of items in the loot crates pretty much. So underwater loot crates, as you know, are a thing in Ark, and what these guys do is they increase the rarity of the items that you find. So for example, say you're going to find a journeyman hide pants or something in a loot crate, and you go with one of these guys down there and open it. I've heard of people getting rocket launchers instead of the hide stuff that they find in normal deep sea loot crates. So these guys actually boost it by quite a lot. However, the downside is that they only last half an hour, and then once that time is up, they actually disappear. So you've also got to take that into consideration too. Now the only way to tame these guys is passively through honey from the bees that have just come out from the recent patch as well. Wow, these guys look really pretty actually. Okay, so I've pretty much told you how to tame these guys. So yeah, passively, honey from the bees, what they do. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at their maximum movement speed as well as their maximum melee damage. So you can see here this guy here had 281 melee damage. We're going to come over to this one and see who has the high melee damage, and then we're going to use one for melee damage, one for movement speed. Alright, let's take a look here. Okay, so 375 is definitely the winner here. So what we'll do is we'll add this guy on movement speed. We'll see how fast he is. We'll level that guy up in melee damage and see how strong he is. Okay, so a bit of a fail on my part. You can't actually level these guys up at all due to them only being able to be tamed for half an hour. So that's a bit of a downside actually. So you can't actually level these guys up in movement speed. Granted, they are still pretty fast and you could always get them to follow you while you're on a faster sea mount. But you know, that kind of sucks. I mean, they're only a temporary tame and you're only going to really use them to go deep sea loot crate hunting. So what you're pretty much going to do is you're going to go look for the crates first and then actually find one of these guys, tame one of these guys up, and then, you know, go find that loot crate again and try and open it and hope for the best, because, you know, that could actually work. You know, you never know, you might get something lucky. Let's take a look how much damage. So this guy had the 375 melee damage, yes, he did, and he's doing 150 damage. So, you know, nothing crazy strong, but easily enough damage to stay in par with the other dinos. Now, these guys also have a lot of weight and a lot of health. Look how much health he has. 26,880 health. That seems like an absurdly high amount of health. That doesn't seem right. Let's go back and check the other one out. I'm not sure what's going on there. That sounds a bit funny. This guy seems to have an extremely high stat, so we're going to check this other guy out quickly, because something's going on here. Nope, they both have really high health. This guy's got 21,000 health, 4,000 stamina. He's got a lot of health and stamina. What about his weight? He's got 1,700 weight. These guys have a lot of high level stats. Okay, so mind you, these are max tamed ones, so you've got to take that in consideration as well. But like, look at these whiskers. These whiskers they just don't make any sense. Why would you have one whisker for? Is it like a magic dust finder? Is that what gives us the magic power, the single whisker? All bow down and hail the single whisker and its power. Look at his smug little face. He's like, yep, that's right. I've got one whisker. That provides you with the bonus. Get out of here, sucker. Alrighty, guys. Well, hopefully you guys found this useful. This is the new way we'll be doing dinos that come out in the patches. Excuse me, tentacle, flailing around in the way. Okay, no, that's cool. So yeah, this is how we will be doing the new dinos that come out. Instead of the max speeds that we used to do, we will be doing just a, okay, bouncy, Ark Insight video that'll pretty much describe the dinos, their abilities, you know, how to tame them and all that sort of stuff. But for now, guys, hopefully you found this useful, and I will catch you in the next episode.